we will bring out the queen of anime. You might know her as Cerebella, or Ribbon, or Noel Vermillion. Christina Vee. Next up, we'll bring up, let's see, have any of you ever heard of Wesker? Yeah! You have? Excellent. How about Legion? Yeah! DC Douglas? All right, next up. You might know him as, let's see, who should I tell you? Who is he? How about Jake the Dog? How about Bender from Futurama? How about Dimaggio? Last but certainly not least, those of you might know him as Ren and Stimpy. Although Futurama, I would use everybody. I'm not even going to list them except Bender. Billy West. How's everybody doing? Huh? We don't know. She's still signing stuff. She's on her way. Hopefully she'll get here. Come on, Tara. Why don't you come and show us? Tara. That's going to be weird when she shows up, isn't it? Don't tell her. As a matter of fact,
you kick my ass.
As a matter of fact, when she shows up, just pretend you're asleep. She'll freak out. 1,000 people just. All right. You know, when you first did that, I actually thought Tara was yelling. That was pretty cool. Yeah, yeah, I thought it was her.
Can I get some more pad?
Well, we'll check into that for you. That's all.
I don't have any money.
Oh, bald head.
Why not Zoe?
As you may or may not have known. Ooh, moonlighting. Did I just have a stroke? What happened? Who leaned on the switch? Somebody leaned on the switch. All right, somebody needs to lean back on the switch. We need to see up here. All the flashes come out.
No, it's good atmosphere. You like this? Like a nightclub.
I've got you under my house.
Hear about the guy who couldn't come? We had to go get him.
Put up that. All right. On that note, we'll get this thing started. As you've noticed, we're missing one seat. Tara is MIA at the moment, but we're going to proceed on. We're going to have Billy play the role of Tara Strong. This is difficult because she was in the first seat. All right. As we know, we are reading. For those of you that don't know, we have Lord of the Rings script up here. We are going to read through it. The first couple scenes might be a little weird because there's only 2 characters, so we're going to switch rather often, and it's a lot of talking, as you know from the movie. All right, we had scene 1. I'm going to mispronounce it, but Galadriel? All right, thank you.
Nerds.
Galadriel is going to be played by Stimpy. Galadriel. And then we had the announcer as Twilight Sparkle. So Billy, we're not going to ever talk to herself for the whole scene.
Don't take me seriously. I got rocks in their head.
Let's see, if we have Stimpy, yes, why don't we do that? Wesker will be the announcer. And just so you know, because I know you can't read this from here, and if you can, holy cow, you're Superman. But we have, it's a lot of reading, and there's going to be stuff that might not make sense, but if you know the movie, it'll say like image, and it'll tell you what to be imagining is going on camera. So just pay attention. And there's a lot of stuff in here. I made notes where it says screaming, yelling, oohs, ahs, that's your job. If you're not participating, we're stopping. All right, whenever you two are ready.
Yeah. So what?
Hello. Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. Black continues, elders singing. A woman's voice is whispering, tinged with sadness and regret.
The world has changed. I feel it in the water. I feel it in the earth. I smell it in the air. And when I soiled my fur, I smell it in the air. Much that was once is lost, for none now live who remember it.
Image.
That and $3.80 will get you a cup of coffee at Starbucks.
An image, flickering firelight. Fecal matter on fur. Molder and forge, and oh boy, Aragion. Molten up. Molten gold pours from the lip of an iron ladle.
It began with the foraging of the great rings. Ooh, I ate one of them.
Image, 3 rings, correction 2. Each set with a single gem are received by the high elves Galadriel and Gilliland and
Nerds.
3 were given to the elves, immortal, wisest, and fairest of all beings.
Image. Image 7 rings or 6. Held aloft in triumph by the dwarf lords.
7 to the dwarf lords, great miners and craftsmen of the mountain halls.
Image 9 rings. This is like Sesame Street. Clutched tightly by the kings of men, as if holding close a precious secret.
And 9 rings were gifted to the race of men who, above all else, desire power. For within these rings was found the strength and will to govern each race. That ring is backing up on me. But they were all...
This is going to go on forever. You wouldn't read a movie in real time. Was it like 4 o'clock? We'll be out of here or something? Oh boy. Okay.
Shut up, Billy. But they were all of them deceived.
Give everything to me.
And another ring was made.
Ah, finally. Teasing shots. Sauron forging the one ring in the chambers of Samanor.
Suntide. In the land of Mordor, in the fires of Mount Doom, the Dark Lord Sauron, I don't sound like the announcer,
forged the secret master ring to control all others. And into this ring he poured cruelty, his malice and his will to dominate all life.
Image, the one ring falls through space and into flame.
That's great. I had to just say that. He's shitting his pants right now. You know what? Don't ever say that in front of him because he'll die. He'll die, I know him. Oh, where was I? There.
One ring to rule them all.
Image, a great shadow falls across the map, closing in around the realm of Gondor. Image, screaming villagers. And they run from their homes, pursued by the armies of hideous orcs.
One by one, the three lands of Middle-earth fell to the power of the ring!
Fade to black.
But there were some who resisted!
And scene. All right, next scene. We switch. Hello, we're gonna switch Galadriel to Jake the dog. And the announcer. We're gonna involve Christina. Who do you want to do?
I'll do Noel Vermillion.
Noel Vermillion will be the announcer. Whenever you're ready, folks.
Continued. Continued. Fade up. Isildur. Son of the King of Gondor, leads an army across the plains of Duggerlad.
The last alliance of men and elves marched against the armies of Mordor. On the slopes of Mount Doom, they fought for the freedom of Middle-earth. Yeah.
Teasing shots. The Battle of Daggerlad. The Elf Lord, Elrond, commands rank after rank of elven archers, orcs retreating before the army of the last alliance. Elendil holds aloft the great sword, Narsil!
Victory was near, right, Bebo?
Images. The huge shark figure of Sauron, bearing the one ring on his finger, looms over the field of battle.
But the power of the ring could not be undone.
Image. Sauron lays waste to the armies of the last alliance. With desperate courage, Elendil comes to a charge. The black mace of Sauron lashes out. Image. Elendil's body falls like a crumpled rag doll. Image. Isildur cradles the body of his father in his arms. The shadow of Sauron falls over him.
It was in this moment, when all hope had faded, that Isildur, son of the king, took up his father's sword.
Isildur snatches up the broken blade of Narsil. The blade severs Sauron's fingers, and the one ring flies from his body.
Sauron, the enemy of the free peoples of Middle-earth, was defeated. Now let's go have some bacon pancakes. Sauron's armor clatters to the ground, and his body gone. Vaporized, right?
Isildur picks up the severed finger and removes the one ring, transfixed.
The ring passed to Isildur, who had this one chance to destroy evil forever, but he blew it.
Image! Gladdenfield. Isildur leads a small column of men through the darkening woods, the one ring glinting on a chain around his neck.
Ah, yes, the hearts of men are easily corrupted, and the Ring of Power has a will of its own.
Suddenly, arrows fly. They are ambushed by orcs. Isildur screams. Fade to black. Fade up. Isildur materializes underwater as the ring slips slowly from his finger. Ripples of light play across Isildur's pale face. He is dead.
It betrayed Isildur to his death.
Image! The ring falls through the murky waters of the river Anduin.
And some things that should not have been forgotten were lost.
Man, see. All right. Let's see. How can we switch this one up? We have for Gollum, Billy, do whatever it is you want to do.
Zoidberg is Gollum.
You guys realize it? Okay, never mind. All right, so all right, so Gollum, there you go, that's Billy. For Galadriel, John, want to bust out Bender already?
Sure, why not?
All right, how about Bender? Bender will be Galadriel. We have for Bilbo, Legion. Just have fun with that. And for the announcer, Christina, you're doing awesome. Let's have you keep doing that. If you want to switch to a different character, switch away.
Okay.
All right, whenever you folks are ready.
History became legend. Legend became myth.
The waters of the Anduin River lie dark and undisturbed.
And for 2,500 years, the ring passed down a wall mountain. What?
Image. Silk swirls. A thin white hand reaches down, grasping the ring.
Until when chance came, and instead, a new bear, the lobster god.
My pleasure.
Image. Mist-shrouded mountains. ...
You said it. The ring came to the creature Gollum, who took it deep into the tunnels of the Misty Mountains, where Led Zeppelin wrote a bunch of songs about the Hobbit and all kinds of things anyway. And there, it consumed him. And you mixed up the line with the stage direction, but a raspy voice mutters in the half-light, and he smells like fish and garbage.
It came to me. It came to me, my own. My own. My preciousness. I wonder what she tastes like.
The ring brought to Gollum unnatural long life. For 500 years, it poisoned his mind. And in the gloom of Gollum's cave, it waited.
Bathed in cold moonlight, the world lies dark and still, the unsettled quiet before the storm.
Darkness crept back into the forest of the world. Rumor grew of a shadow in the east. Whispers of a nameless fear. And the Ring of Power perceived its time had now come. It abandoned Gollum.
Oh.
See you later, Jerry.
Robin.
Slow motion.
Unseen by its keeper, the ring falls to the muddy floor of a mountain tunnel.
Why, something happened. Then the ring did not. Who? Something happened that the ring did not intend.
Fade to black. Image! Fumbling in the dark, a small hand closes over the ring.
It was picked up by the most unlikely creature imaginable.
This unit requires knowledge of what this item is.
A youngish-looking Bilbo Baggins peers down at what lies in his hand, perplexed by what he has found.
A hobbit! Bilbo! Bilbo Baggins! Yeah, he's up the Shire.
A satirical band composed of an unknown ally.
Suddenly, a voice screaming. It's anguish, ringing through the cold, dark tunnel.
Lost! My precious is lost! There goes lunch.
Frightened Bilbo quickly pockets the one ring and hurries on.
For the time will soon come when hobbits will shape the fortunes of all.
And scene. All right, next scene. We're going to have DC do the announcing on the next scene. We are going to have, let's see here, Fry Dog. Fry is going to be Frodo.
Fry Dog.
Schnitzel is going to be Mary. Schnitzel is who? Mary. Okay, I have Zoidberg as Gandalf, but that's not going to work now. All right, I'll tell you what. No, I'm sorry. Let's skip all of that. We're going to have Tracy Morgan as Gandalf. All right, that's right. Tracy Morgan as Gandalf. We're going to have Fry as Frodo still. And the announcer will have, DC, you can announce.
Buckle your seat.
Yes, you'll just be an announcer.
Yeah, that's
All
right.
right, let's run with that.
Let's get ready to rumble! Exterior Hobbiton Woods Day. Ankle on, 2 hobbit feet, resting on a small rock, rising out of the long overgrown grasses. The Shire. 60 years later, a figure lies beneath the dappled sunlight of an old tree. Exterior Shire Lane Day. Why didn't we cut any of that? Oh, the cart rattles along a leafy lane, driven by a stooped figure in gray. The shambling old pony snorts and rears as suddenly Frodo appears on a bank above the cart.
You're late.
Hey, let me tell you something right now, okay? See, a wizard is never late. Frodo Baggins, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. It's right now. Little cracker.
They look at each other a moment, then both start laughing. As
Call little cracker.
and he leaps onto the front seat of the cart.
It's wonderful to see you, Gandalf.
You didn't think I was your Uncle Bilbo's birthday, would you? We going to the club.
Topless and bottomless. There was nobody there. I thought it was fun.
I still love you too. Now shut your mouth.
Your kind of love I don't need.
What news of the outside world? Tell me everything.
What, everything? Far too eager and curious for a hobbit. most unnatural.
The cart rattles over a stone bridge towards a busy hobbit marketplace.
Okay, well, what can I tell you? Life in the wide world goes on much as it has in the past. I still got a cousin in rehab, he bad. Still trying to get caught pregnant up in this piece, but that's all right. Full of his own comings and goings, scarcely even aware of the existence of hobbits, little crackers. But I am very thankful.
Hobbits look up, exclaiming in wonder and excitement. As the cart carrying Gandalf and Frodo rolls past the Green Dragon Inn.
Ah, the long-expected party. So, how is the old rascal? I hear it's going to be a party of special magnificence.
Well, you know Bilbo, he's got the whole place in an uproar.
Oh, well, that should please him.
Forsooth. Half the Shire's been invited.
Ooh, good gracious me.
He's up to something.
Oh, really?
Frodo shoots a knowing ghetto look as Gandalf opens his eyes.
I ain't looking over there.
All right, then, keep your secrets. Before you came along, we Bagginses... What?
That's Baggins in plural.
Bagginses were very well thought out.
Ooh, indeed.
Never had any adventures or did anything unexpected.
But if you refer to the incident with the dragon, I ain't know nothing about that, okay? I was barely involved. All I did was give your uncle a little nudge out the door. And I kicked him in his ass.
Whatever you did, don't. You've been officially labeled as the disturber of the peace. Man.
Oh, really? Word? Disturbing the peace, huh? Okay, then.
Continued. The hobbits live in hobbit holes. Insert your joke here. Neat burrows dug into the grassy hillside with round doors and cute front gardens. Angle on excited children. Chasing on, Gandalf ignores the children's cries.
I ain't listening to you ugly little children.
The children stand deflated, watching Gandalf disappear up the lane.
Get used to it, crackers.
It was not up the hobbit hole, though. At that moment, spinning balls of bright color suddenly leap out from the cart, sizzling over the heads of the delighted children.
Yeah, see, I tricked you. See, I did some magic on the flip side.
Gandalf smiling to himself and well pleased with his joke. Frodo stands up in the cart as Gandalf reins in the horse.
First of all, it's Friday. Gandalf, I'm glad you're back.
So am I, dear boy. So am I.
And see. Next scene, we are going to bring in Billy. You ready for Tony Soprano? You guys want to hear a little Tony Soprano?
You know what I'm saying?
All the kids in the room just plug your ears.
All right, so give me a square job.
We're going to bring Wesker back for Gandalf. And the announcer on this one is going to be Paul Lynde.
Paul Lynde, okay, sure.
And if you don't know the voice, trust me. If you don't know the name, you will know the voice. All right, when you're ready.
Okay. Exterior, bag end. Set that the script. That's another neighborhood that I know about. Anyway, folks. Wide on Gandalf's cart pulls up outside the gate to bag end. A particularly fine example of a hobbit hole. You said it. With a large round front door set into a grassy hillside, there's a sign on the gate which reads, "No admittance except on party business." Well, I'll go in that hobbit hole. You crazy kids. Gandalf strides up to the garden path with the bag end. I've seen that before. He raises his staff and raps on the front door. A voice calls out.
I changed my mind. If we go Tony Soprano, I'm going to enter in the F zone real fast. And that'd be funny because family is not funny, right? I'll do Zach Brannigan, though.
No, thank you. We don't want any more visitors, well-wishers, or distant relations.
And what about very old friends?
Suddenly, the door opens, and Bilbo Baggins stands before him. He is a hobbit of indeterminate age, with a mischievous twinkle in his eye. Wearing a dashing brocade waistcoat. Brocade, who cares? He looks fabulous. He looks every inch the eccentric gentleman.
Gandalf?
Chris. Bilbo Baggins.
My dear Gandalf.
Gandalf drops to his knee. Ooh, hold on. Gandalf drops to his knee to embrace his old friend. Why is he on his knee embracing him? Love hug!
It's good to see your crotch. 111 years old. Who would believe it's still erect? Bring it in. You haven't aged a day. Gandalf and Bilbo. Okay. Let's laugh together and enter the bag end.
That's what he said.
Come in. Come on in. Welcome. Welcome.
Don't touch me.
Pull up a galley and have a seat.
Interior back end living room. Been there too. Bilbo leads Gandalf into bag end. Like deja vu. Cozy and cluttered with souvenirs of Bilbo's travels, Gandalf has to stoop to avoid hitting his head on the low ceiling.
You need to eat more bran.
Bilbo hangs up Gandalf's hat on a peg and trots off down the hall.
Ouch. Oh, cripes. Tea. Maybe something stronger. I've got a few bottles of old Wynyard left. 1296. A very good year. Better than Chateau Babette, 1952. But that's another country altogether, isn't it? Almost as old as I am. What? Chief, how old am I?
In the late 40s to early 50s, sir.
Well, never mind that. I was expecting you sometime last week. Not that it matters. You come and go as you please, don't you? Always have done, haven't you?
Always will.
Always will. You caught me a bit unprepared, obviously. I haven't read this. You caught me a bit unprepared, I'm afraid. We've only got cold chicken, a bit of pickle, some cheese here. Ooh, oh, that might be a little risky. Ooh, put it away, it's ugly.
Who cut the cheese? Gandalf stops in front of a framed map charred in one corner. It is Thorin's map of the Lonely Mountain. Gandalf smiles to himself.
We've got raspberry jam, apple tart, some custard somewhere. Perhaps custard. Not much for actors, I'm afraid. No, no. We're all right. I just found some sponge cake. Not you.
Was that my best Tom Kenny impression? I'm sorry. He didn't make it. Sponge cake. Square pants.
Nice little snack. Hope it's enough. Oh, could I do you some eggs if you like, eh?
Bilbo jumps, a half-eaten pork pie in his hand, as Gandalf mysteriously appears behind him.
You will give me an egg. Or tea.
What? 10? 10? I don't have it. I'll think. All right. You don't mind if I...
No, not at all. Go ahead.
When there's a sudden loud knock on the front door, everybody down! Bilbo Baggins. Oh, that's somebody else's. Wow, somebody really screwed up this script. Mrs. Sackville Baggins. Oh, that's her. It's the lady. Bilbo Baggins, you opened this door. I know you're in there.
I'm not home.
Gandalf watches, amused, as Bilbo tries to hide.
What is that? What is it? Oh, sorry. I gotta get a new pair. My next pair of glasses is gonna have a tail and 4 legs. I've got to get away from these confounded relatives hanging on the bell all day, never giving me a moment's peace. I want to see mountains again. Mountains, kid. Mountains. Then I can find somewhere quiet where I can finish my book. Oh, tea.
So, you mean to go through with your master plan, then?
Yes. It's all in hand. Not now, but maybe later. All the arrangements are made, Gandalf,
This isn't my line, but I'll say it.
Oh, sorry.
Frodo suspects something.
Of course he does. He's a Baggins.
Oh.
What? Of course he does, I said. As they say in radio. He's a Baggins, not some block-headed brace criddle from Hardbottle.
You will tell him, won't you?
Yes.
He's very fond of you.
What the hell? I know. Gandalf, what the hell? I know, he'd probably come with me if I asked him. I think in his heart Frodo's still in love with the Shire, as he is wont to do sometimes. In the woods and the fields, the little rivers, Bilbo stands gazing out of the kitchen window.
You freak me out when you start doing stage directions.
That's the script, honey.
Wait, okay. I am old, Gandalf. I look at myself. See, they've got stage directions built into the dialogue, so this whole thing might lay here and die, but we're counting on you to pretend like it's entertaining.
Well, Bilbo looks at Gandalf sadly.
Nobody leave the room!
Wow.
I would have called you sooner, Chief, but I couldn't get my shoe off. All right, I'm trying to see now. Anybody got a laser pointer?
Did anybody lean on the lights in here? There. Much better.
I don't know. I know I don't look at it, but I'm beginning to feel it in my heart.
Bilbo fingers. Hold on a minute. Hold on, kids.
Fingers.
Bilbo's fingers close around his waistcoat pocket, gripping a small, unseen object in his pocket. Ew, that's disgusting.
And it's wet.
Ew.
I feel thin, sort of stretched, like butter scraped over too much bread.
This is way too descriptive.
I need a holiday. With my wetness and my scraping and my bread.
Yeah.
I don't expect it. I shall return. In fact, this isn't writing, this is just typing. Why don't they give me something substantial to read? All right. In fact, I mean to. And speak.
let's see, the next scene we have a couple of lines for Tara, so let's get those substituted in
Does
here.
Tara get a collective boo? And then we go, yay, Tara! Ended on a positive note.
Ron, she's not coming.
All right, next scene, we're gonna start, this is the scene with Mary. Mary is Schnitzel. All right, Pippin, we have Mio.
I want to do
Or not.
Minnie or Pikachu.
Nerds.
You know what? We're gonna do Bilbo as Pikachu then.
Okay.
Bilbo is Pikachu and Mio is still Pippin. Because you're doing two characters in this one.
Okay. Bilbo.
All right, DC, we're gonna have you keep announcing because that sounds almost official. For Gandalf, we have Zoidberg, but you've already done him. You want to do the professor?
The professor of Gandalf.
All right, we need somebody for Sam.
Marcus! Marcus Phoenix!
I'll do Marcus Phoenix's.
All right, he only has one line. I believe that is everyone in the scene whenever you're ready.
Let's get ready to read! Interior, bag end, evening. Gandalf and Bilbo are sitting on the back end porch. Below them, final preparations are being made on the party field. Bilbo strikes a match and lights his pipe.
Pikachu.
You are all welcome to cue me for my announcer stuff after she talks. Bilbo blows a perfect smoke ring and watches it rise into the air. A tiny sailing ship with masts and sails glides through the center of Bilbo's smoke ring.
Pika, Pika! Pika, Pikachu! Pika, Pika!
Freaking me out.
Yeah. Okay. Cut to exterior party field. Hobbiton night. Boom! A firework explodes into the night sky high above Hobbiton. 144 hobbits feasting and drinking carts of beer and wine are scattered about, and the tables are piled high with steaming scones and savory. It's organic. Gandalf hurries about, lighting fireworks with a blue spark that dances magically from his staff. Bilbo is greeting visitors. Frodo and Sam sit at a table drinking ale. Frodo notices Sam's eyes keep flicking to another pretty hobbit, Rosie Cotton, sitting some distance away. And Frodo is cued.
Gandalf, right?
Pika, Pika.
Does anybody remember? Doesn't matter. Anyone can do it.
Frodo's right.
All right. Oh, he's back.
Oh, no, Gandalf is the professor.
Gandalf is a professor. All right.
Somebody should turn off the lights again. We were doing better.
Come on, Sam. Ask Rosie for a dance.
I think I'll just have myself another ale.
Oh, no, you don't. Go on.
Sam goes to drain his glass. Suddenly, it is snatched out from his hands as Frodo thrusts him into the middle of a passing throng of dancers.
Come on!
Bilbo is relating stories of his adventure to a group of young hobbit children.
Pika, Pika. Pika, Pika. Pika, Pika, Pika.
stunned gasps. And this young audience greet his astonishing feat. How about more of those stunned gasps? Merry and Pippin, two mischievous young hobbits in their late teens, scramble on the back of Gandalf's wagon, snatching up a small firework and some condoms.
Rattle, rattle. Rattle, 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 rattle.
Are you kidding me? I have the hardest job in show business. Mary, I assume, is holding out the big rocket. It is covered. He looks aghast at the fizzling fuse that Pippin has just lit.
Rattle, rattle, rattle.
It is in the ground.
Mary fearfully tosses the rocket to Pippin. The fuse sizzles angrily.
Rattle, rattle, rattle.
It was your idea.
Rattle, 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 rattle.
Pippin attempts to throw the fizzling rocket back to Mary. Whoosh! The two hobbits are suddenly blown off their feet in a shower of sparks. As the rocket blasts off with frightening power, the rocket zooms over the party. It suddenly bursts apart, forming the shape of a great red golden dragon. Fire gushes from its nostrils as it turns back and flies low towards the startled crowd. Watches the fireworks dragon with alarm, but Bilbo is oblivious to the panicking crowd and impending danger.
Bilbo, watch out for the dragon!
Pika! Pika, 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 pika.
Oh dear. Take along Frodo as he hurriedly pulls Bilbo to the ground, just as the dragon roars a few feet above their heads like a flaming express train. Hobbits dive to the ground, tables overturn, tents collapse, food flies everywhere. The fireworks dragon turns a somersault and explodes over the hills with a deafening bang. This gets the biggest cheers of the night.
Rattle, rattle, rattle.
Let's get another one.
Large hands suddenly clamp down on Merry and Pippin's ears.
Hey, Gandalf! Brandy, Buck, and Peregrine took... I might have known.
And scene. That might be the strangest scene I've ever heard.
Continue with that.
Next time we'll have some characters that speak.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Next scene, we have Gandalf as Ren. We have Bilbo. How about Johnny Carson?
Yeah. All right. Okay then.
The announcer. Want to do Minnie Mouse? Minnie Mouse. Frodo. We will have as Lurid Legion back. And for Odo, we had Tara. Who wants to jump in on Odo? Elmer Fudd is Elmer Fudd. Odo only has one word.
Alright. What word is it?
I'll scream. It's one word. It's literally one word.
One word?
Yeah.
Is it, if I say like Elmer Fudd, will it be funny or will it have no L?
Everybody will absolutely laugh when you yell out proud feet.
Promise? I'm sensitive, you know.
Actually, it's an R, proud feet. So, Elmer.
Okay.
Wow.
Now, where would that character be?
Right here, Odo, proud foot.
Oh, Frodo.
Odo.
Odo.
Odo, proud foot.
Where? Oh.
Page 13.
All right, I can do it. I can do it.
All right.
I really can. Just give me a chance. Please.
Okay.
Bilbo's stepping on a stool. He bows in gratitude at the applause.
This unit requires a speech.
My dear baggages and boffins, troops and brandy bucks, grubs, chubs, hornblowers, bulgers, brace girdles, and proudfoots.